Coming up today on Great Day Connecticut, music news from new releases to a favorite act coming to Connecticut. We've got you covered.
Plus, fall fun. We're taking you to a great destination the whole family will love.
And a story of hope. We're telling you about a woman who worried she wouldn't be able to become a mother and how a local facility helped her make a dream come true.
We're making your day a great one, starting right now.
Happy Friday Eve, as they say. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut.
I thought you were going to say Happy Friday, and I was just like, wow, it's already Friday, but it's not. It's Thursday.
It's Friday Eve, as
the
they call
longest
it.
week in the history of mankind. Hello.
See, I felt like the week went by very fast. Like I woke up and was like, oh my God, it's Thursday already?
It did. It's just that I worked over the weekend. When you work over the weekend, you don't get that much of a break. It just kind of, all the days just kind of go meld into one.
Well,
it's just like one big long week. But
so
anyway.
I'm imagining growing up, you were the class clown.
I was not. Russell DePerna was.
Were you like runner-up class clown?
No, I was not. But
you weren't funny?
But people thought I was funny, but I didn't. I wasn't like in your face funny. Like I wasn't class clown funny.
Okay. Well, this study now shows that children who are class clowns, they're actually smarter.
Smart. Because people with humor are smart.
Yeah.
You have to have a sense of, people who have a sense of humor are wicked smart people. Like comedians, all the comedians are wicked smart people.
Yeah, they did a scientific test on this on 200 kids in Turkey, and those who had the humor generating abilities had higher IQs.
Higher IQs. So there you go. Don't make fun of the class clown, because before you know it, it'll be running the world. You just never know. You know what I'm saying?
So basically later on, the nerds and the class clowns get together.
Absolutely. So I still cannot believe I remember. I have my high school yearbook here with me. I'm going to prove to you that it was Russell DePerna who won the class clown.
What, did you win anything?
Yeah, class brownie.
Brownie?
Yeah, class like kiss up.
Really?
And unsung hero. Like I did a lot of things behind the scenes that nobody noticed, and I didn't get credit for. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty nice.
That's very nice.
Yeah, but class brownie was one of the favorites, and it was ridiculous. Anyway, I digress. Did you win anything?
We didn't. By the time I was in school, they thought superlatives were too separating. They didn't like that.
Okay, they got rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well.
you got to decide who you were. They don't want to make you the best this or the best that. Like bye-bye.
That's totally crazy.
A lot of schools don't have any superlatives anymore.
That's terrible. I think there should be some superlatives. Like, I remember, never mind, I digress. Who wants to hear about my high school years? Hey, Burger King is upping its vegetarian game, but they're frying their Impossible Nuggets in fatty oil, which doesn't really make too much sense. Right?
Right. From, say, the naturopaths we interview on the show, they would say, you know, sometimes the vegan stuff or the plant substitutes they're still very processed. But anyway, if you want to get something that's not chicken, they now have Impossible plant-based nuggets at Burger King for a limited time.
Yes, it says Burger King notes the nuggets aren't strictly vegan
because they're made in an oil that has meat and cheese.
Exactly, they're prepared in oil that uses meat and cheese. So what's the point? You're soaking it in meat juice.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I guess some people just want like not chicken.
Wants and not
then
chicken.
Maybe they're not. They're not vegetarian. They just want a plant-based nugget.
It all tastes the same. Any kind of nugget tastes the same.
And it's all going to the same place.
It is. It's all going to the same place.
All right. I don't know what to make of this. There's a store in Bangor, Maine, that apparently has a 65 million year old dinosaur egg.
How did they have this egg, and why isn't it in the Smithsonian or somewhere?
That's what I wanted to know.
Or the Peabody, or it's anywhere.
In
New Haven.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at this. It's a 60.
How does she know it's that old?
How does she have it?
We have so many questions.
We have so many questions about this.
Why is it in a gift shop in Bangor, Maine?
Well, Amanda Shones says she hasn't decided if she's going to sell it or keep it for the collection. Of course you're going to sell it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Isn't something like that worth millions of dollars?
I would think so, Kara.
And shouldn't it go to the Smithsonian? Or is it no big deal when you find a dinosaur egg?
I would think it would be a huge deal if you found a dinosaur egg.
I mean, we have the Dinosaur State Park here in Rocky Hill just because when they were going to build an office building, they found a dinosaur trap.
And they had to stop.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe we could go out at like lunch and find an egg.
You think we're going to find what is this, like an Easter egg hunt?
Yeah, what if?
Dinosaur egg hunt. right in Rocky Hill. Right, just really funny.
All right, but the other thing is, check, maybe your grandma's dish is worth something.
Yeah, it could be.
There's an old dish someone found in their drawer, and it's actually the work of a 16th century Italian ceramicist.
Nicola di Gabriele Sprague? How would you say that last name, Kara?
Like you said it.
All right.
I don't know. But anyway, it's worth $1.4 million.
That is
It just sold for that.
Incredible.
So, you know, when your
It was made in
grandma
15...
or someone says, here, you want these dishes? And you're like, nah.
How do they date it back? They have it pretty specific to 1520 to 1523.
They can do that now. When they take
that?
samples of clay and different things, they can really type things.
They know what's going on.
That's how they know the dinosaur egg is old, I guess.
Okay, so maybe you could serve the dinosaur egg on that plate, and you'd have a really historic meal. You fry up the egg.
So the next time you're trying to get Uber at the airport, it might actually get a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you try to get an Uber at the airport.
I forget it.
You just go to the taxi stand, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And some airports don't even let the Ubers come up right away. Anyway, so now Uber has a new feature where travelers can reserve a ride in advance, up to 30 days in advance. They're also going to have something where you could just go onto your Uber the minute you land and say, you know, pick me up in
20 minutes.
Yeah,
10
ASAP,
minutes.
10 minutes,
Now.
30 minutes. You know, do you have a bag or not have a bag? And that the driver will actually wait up to an hour for no charge if you schedule in advance.
I think that's great. Like, they'll wait up to an hour for you. So if your flight's a little delayed or the baggage coming off the plane is a little bit delayed.
It's going to be at 6 new airports, so I can't say it's coming to Bradley right away. But
No.
It does make sense. That's the one place where you think, a lot of times Uber works better. And the airport's probably the one place where you're like, it's not working better.
Okay.
Because you can just go out there and there are taxis waiting.
Kara and I aren't sure about our next story. It's basically layaway. It gets people into debt, I think. Target.
Well, layaway is okay because there's no interest.
There's no interest, but if
it just planned to pay. But anyway, so Target, it's not alone. Many stores you're watching now when you buy something says, buy now, pay later. So the retailer has now teamed up with some financial companies, Affirm and Sezzle, to offer installment plans. Mm-hmm. That means you can buy what you want and pay for the purchase over time. So as long as you're not doing a lot of interest, and that's what I'm not sure about. Some of these companies do charge you interest. If
Which
it's
is
just
not good.
90 days same as cash, then that's fine.
Right, it's like putting it on a credit card. Might as well just use a credit card.
Well, right. I think for some people who A, don't have a lot of limits on their credit cards, or B, they want to make sure that they pay it off instead of like, oh, like, come on, I have a credit card and I forgot about it.
The whole thing sounds a little weird.
But it allows you to
make purchases in advance and then pay for them over time. But when do you get the product?
You can get it right away because it's buy now, pay later.
Oh, it's buy now, pay later.
Pay over time.
All right.
So that's all. Financial experts will say if you can't afford it,
don't buy it.
Or just instead pay yourself for a few months and then go buy it. I think the problem is with shipping delays, with all this, people are thinking, I need to buy now.
And that's Great Day Money with Kara Sundlin. Hey, you got money? How about $35 million? You want to buy a mansion in L.A.?
Yeah.
A mansion?
A mansion, yeah. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel, they're leaving L.A. They're like, that's it. We're going to live in the country. They're going to be in Nashville, right?
They're going to Tennessee. They live in Tennessee. They're going to Tennessee.
Yep, Nashville, Tennessee. They spent $4 million on. They own a plot there, and they're going to make Tennessee their primary residence.
I can't believe he's 40 already.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
I mean, that seems about right.
Yeah, I guess so. That's for
So they're downsizing, and they're going to live in. A lot of people love Nashville.
A lot of people. They spent $4 million in 2015 on a home there, and they're selling their property right now for $35 million. Looks like they're going to have a little cash to spend. Mm-hmm. It's Kara, the house that they're selling is 13,530 square feet of pure beauty.
And the saga of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt continues.
What's happening now?
They've been fighting over who gets what. It's now being reported that she sold her stake.
Okay.
It was a $164 million stake.
That's a big stake.
Actually, her stake in the $164 million estate they own in
Which
France.
I think is about half.
So she's getting out.
About $82 million. There you go. Got a little cash on the hand. But they said this is a defeat for her because she tried to secretly get it away from him.
Yeah, I mean, there's all this. Who knows? He said, she said. But this is also a winery. It's part of their business. So
look at how beautiful that little chateau
nice?
is. Isn't that incredible?
Anyway.
Oh, I wish they were together. Not. I wish that he were together with Jennifer Aniston.
I know.
I like them together.
Go back, really?
Go back,
all
really.
Right. For all the latest celebrity news, and much more, you can watch People the Show. It's right here on Channel 3 at 7:30.
Kay and I were actually talking about Angelina Jolie. Here's what she had to say.
Tonight on People, Queen Latifah opens up about obesity and struggling with body image as a kid. It's a People exclusive.
I've been through it, struggling with weight loss, yo-yo dieting, trying to figure out what is the sweet spot for you personally. When I had my first talk show, it was really hard to keep my weight in check to work. Looking at yourself on TV, which already adds 10 or 15 pounds to you, I'm like, oh man, look at my chin, look at my hips.
The 51-year-old says earlier in her career, stylists didn't know how to dress her size 10 to 14 curvy frame.
I mean, I'm not the stylist. This is what you do for a profession. My God, do I have to just lose weight to make it easier for everyone else?
What Queen Latifah is doing now to stop the stigma of obesity and her reaction to the first time she was told she was obese, all tonight on People.
She is stunning.
But nice to see her coming into her power, too, because she looks really radiant.
She looks terrific.